was just disconnected from OBS. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, ho. That sounds good. That sounds good. Chicken. Okay. Thank you, Goo. Oops, I didn't see this. Ooh, stare down. Yep. Well, good evening and welcome back one final time to our late night kickoff here. The battle for the ASC West is on the line between these two divisional rivals who have been at each other's throats all season long. It is the long-awaited fixture for these two teams in the ASC West. It is the Kodiaks and it is the Voyageurs squaring off one final time to decide who will rule the ASC West and very likely who will control their playoff destiny here versus having to fight for the final wildcard seed spot. This is a rivalry packed with emotion, intensity between these two fresh clubs. Kodiaks came onto the scene back in 2015. Here is their starting lineup, back at full strength, no changes. Finally back to their front three of Reyes, Abdul-Rashid, and Eduardes, with Powers, Zoltan, and Shona in the midfield behind them. And it has been all Christian Shona all season long, having one of the best seasons for a new signing. 28 goal involvements as a midfielder. Absolutely mind-boggling numbers. Kodiaks currently sit in 8th place, in control of the ASC West, on 38 points. This is where it gets interesting. The team they're hosting here, making your way across the screen, the Voyageurs, the newest kids on the block, so to speak. Second year in the league, leaps and bounds of improvements from 21st place finish last season, all the way up to currently sitting in 11th. They are at full strength as well, the one exception being Solana Arcadia out due to a red card last week, so Manolo Ratti steps in at left back. First appearance of the season, could be definitely an avenue that the Kodiaks will try to exploit with Diego Reyes' pace on that flank. They currently sit again in 11th on 36 points. So just 2 points behind their rivals here, but they basically have to win this game if they want a shot at the ASC West, as the Kodiaks already have beaten them once in their own stadium in Hawaii. But now we're in Alaska, sun setting here in Aleutian Stadium. And it's all to play for these two teams in the playoff hunt for the ASC West. We are live and underway here. Voyageurs, the visitors, get us rolling. It was a thrilling 1-2 nail-biter last time these teams played. Voyageurs took an early lead through a Munir Erdogan first half goal, but that was canceled out by who else but Christian Shona, and then followed in by Abdul-Rashid. Here is Erdogan on the first attack of the game and nearly found the back of the net. Great save from Carterson at full stretch. This has been a season for Munir Erdogan in a contract year. Debating not re-signing has been heavily linked to moving away from the club. With the way they've turned the season around, some thoughts that he might stay, but no one really can be too sure. Apparently an unsung hero in the midfield, though, for his team. He's been excellent this season. Sits on 21 goal involvements, but being overshadowed by the illustrious Christian Shona on the other side of the field. And over him has it in for Gilberto Souza. Blocked off Ratti. It's a penalty! And Christian Shona, of all people, the man who concedes it, the penalty farmer. Handball, and the dream start for the Voyageurs. They get a penalty against the penalty farmers. And Shona, the irony, the man to give it away on the handball. Munir Erdogan to give the Voyageurs the perfect start here. And it's Carterson with a massive save! The swing of emotions inside Aleutian Stadium, palpable from the Kodiaks faithful. What a stop from Carterson, who claws that one out of his own net. Erdogan, normally so reliable from the spot, denied. What a start to this one. Get ready for some more action just like this as we've seen in the opening 5 minutes, as tense and tenacious as it's going to be all afternoon long. It's brilliantly struck by Konstantin Hennig. The bicycle kick attempt. Oh, some goal this would have been. The Voyageurs are so unlucky. Carterson is playing out of his mind at the moment. Another corner, the third of the match. Voyageurs are all over the Kodiaks at the moment. They're weathering the storm as well as they can. One to take again. Missed the penalty moments ago. Still searching for the opener, though. Not feeling deterred. Looks like the Kodiaks will gain possession of it, giving it away to Overeem. Here is Wiljan van Overeem, clipping it back in towards Erdogan. Bobbling around in there. Oleg having trouble sorting it out, but finally does clear it. And the relentless pressure on the Voyageurs pays off. They have the ball back again. Roberto Souza, bad pass from him, given away, and now a chance for the Kodiaks to try and move forward on the counter, which they're so good at doing with their pacey players in behind. Here's Christian Schona, advancing down the right flank, back into the rookie Carlin Eastman and Diego Reyes. Another off-target pass. That's makes the Kodiaks will give it away. Fast pace, fast tempo start here. These defenses could be in for a couple of long afternoons. Evenings, depending on where you're tuning in. Of course, only 6 o'clock local time here in Alaska. Sun's still up, on its way down, and season on its way down as well as Derrier's gone down in a heap. Injury this late stage of the season is not what you want to see. Here's Powers. Abdul Rashid in a bit of a dry spell at the moment. Zoltan, can he find the reverse ball? Christian Schona straight at Chalmers. Good save from the Voyageurs keeper who's tested for the first time. And the answers were called brilliantly. Down to the right man, Christian Schona hits it well. But Chalmers, the veteran keeper, has been a revelation for this team this season. Have improved rapidly defensively. Abdul Rashid, Simone Scavone, a big part of that improvement as well. He wins a tackle there. Now it's in for Eduardes. It's in for Abdul Rashid. Blocked! Oh my goodness! Scavone with 2 blocks off the line. Still alive with the Kodiaks here. Flipping it in, Reyes was brought down. And going to be a yellow card for Manolo Ratti into his debut. A little bit shaky. Not the start you want to have. Trying to settle in at the fence. Reyes had skipped by him. He was hacked to the ground. And Manolo Ratti, the veteran defender. As we expected, mentioned in the pregame that might be Kodiaks targeting that as an outlet for Reyes to abuse with his pace. So far, looking like that prediction may be true. Christian Schona having a look at this one, sizing it up. Not really a shooting angle, but definitely a chance to deliver a cross to a teammate. Showing his ball into a great area. It's lovely! It's Diego Reyes! The Kodiaks open the scoring here. How good is it to have him back in the lineup for the Kodiaks? Another goal involvement for Christian Schona as well from a brilliant free kick. Chalmers gets caught here in no man's land, and it's Manolo Ratti again. The culprit at the back can't get this header clear. Diego Reyes just wants it more, just throws his body up at it. Any sort of a solid contact from that point of view, for that distance rather, will do. And Chalmers watches haplessly on as the Kodiaks take a 1-0 lead here and take a further command of the ASC West, pushing the Voyageurs to the brink. Oh. How do they respond? It's incredible to think about the opening 10 minutes in which the Voyageurs had 3 corner kicks. They won a penalty, had a penalty saved as a result by Carterson, and now they're down 1-0 just 20 minutes later. Shows how fickle the game of football can be. Turning like a screw here so far. Still time for them to get back in. Now it's a foul at the other end in a similar position. It's Jacques Mery who's been booked this time. Very, very identical foul to the one we saw moments ago on Diego Reyes that led to him scoring from this resultant corner. Can the Voyageurs try to channel some of that energy into their own set piece here from a very similar position? The star player in the midfield for the Voyageurs, trying to channel his inner Christian Schona here. I'm sure he'll hate that comparison, but it's what he needs to do at the moment. Needs a bit of quality here. So he looks this one over. Targets in the box. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez, Derrier, others for company. Sousa now checks short. They might go short. They do. Can he deliver a ball in towards Hennig? Going for the overhead kick again. Eduardes has headed it behind for a corner. It's the second overhead kick he's attempted, and he's gotten it right both times, to be fair. Just unlucky. Another block, this time off Gaston Eduardes. It's another corner for the Voyageurs, their fourth of the match. Swung in deep towards Ratti. Manolo Ratti's header back in the lineup. And nearly atoning for his sins here. Just can't quite get the header on target though. Here's a goal kick. The Voyageurs are certainly still in this game. There's plenty of time, and they've just got to keep being positive, trying to create chances as they've done there. Bit of a rough, rocky opening 25 minutes for Manolo Ratti in his first start of the season in lieu of the suspended Solana Arcadia. Put away a free kick that led to a goal, which he failed to mark his man, and missing the header there to try and get level. Still plenty of time left for him and his side. Lovely tackle from Viljan van Overem. Now the break could be on for the Voyageurs here. Through the midfield they go. That's where their strength is. Souza, Van Overem, and Munir Erdogan. Van Overem turning, and he's got a bit of pace to burn as well once he gets into gear. Nice run from him. It's an amazing run, and he's giving it away immediately. That's the frustration. He's hoping he would grow out of his game, but he hasn't done it yet. He's too careless with the ball at times. Maybe punished as they look to expose Manolo Ratti again here. He did well that time under the pressure of Diego Reyes, the goal scorer, as we approach the half-hour mark here. 1-0 lead to the home side, who are already in control, now tightening their grip on the division and the playoff spots here. Heads are just pretty clear, but not really off the field, as this is going to be Herlich's ball. Shins it on forward to Reyes. Position heavily favoring the Voyageurs. Kodiaks don't mind playing without the ball, and here they go on the counter as they love to do with Reyes. Lovely stroke in for Shona, who rattles the bar from point-blank range. What a moment. Nearly returning the favor. This time it's Reyes to Shona. Shona does really well. Everything right. Or 9/10 right. The finish eluding him as it rattles off the woodwork from close in, just trying to rocket it past Chalmers. Just really unlucky there. Would have really made it awkward, really uncomfortable for the Voyageurs. They're already having to deal with that on the road here against a division rival. Here comes Reynaldo Rosario Nunez, but a quiet start to his game. Here's Erdogan in support. Back to Ratti. Reynaldo, Erdogan better from the Voyageurs here passing-wise. Can he find Reynaldo? Who can shoot? Reynaldo Rosario Nunez! And Carterson continues to add to his season of impressive saves. That's the rookie bearing down on goal, somehow denied by the KG veteran keeper in the Kodiak goal. Fifth corner of the first half for the Voyageurs. They've dominated possession, they've dominated the chances, but they trail. 1-0 here. Corner kick routine from the training ground. Lancer trying to get it into Van Overem. This is nice. Good passing. Erdogan swings it in towards Scavone, so bring their Neto away. And Shona further. Now the Kodiaks reclaim possession, and the counterattack could be on here. They love to break with pace behind the back line. Navarrete did really well, though. Another excellent season at right back, Aubrey Navarrete. Go on, good control and composure to find a teammate inside. Souza. Searching for options. It's Ratti who's trying to get free on the back post. Oleg is there in the middle to cut it out. Misjudged there, and now here come the Kodiaks with Shona. As Reyes trying to get forward in the middle, but marshaled in the end by Scavone out wide. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Nice drop of the shoulder from Shona there, a little dummy. Always lifts it into Eastman. I think he was offside, to the ire of the fans and himself, but it's the right call in the end. It looks like here, yeah, is a good stay. You can see he's trying to bend his run there, just a bit late. Now change his feet back to the Voyageurs here as we head into 2 minutes of added time for the first half. 4 minutes, okay. A little bit of extra time for the Voyageurs then. Ronaldo Rosario Nunez. Ratti. Go on, spinning around in a circle. And it goes to Hennig. Nice movement here from the Voyageurs, and just the final ball, not quite on. That one trickles in harmlessly to Carterson's path. Rashid off target. Maybe one last break for the Voyageurs here. Keep going forward though. If we're going to let it play out for now, have to see. Hennig making the run behind. This is not bad. He's in with pace. Runner streaking forward. Back post is Erdogan. And Eastman with a big header away. That puts it out of harm's way and ends the first half. 1-0 and a nervy affair here with the Kodiaks in control. We'll be right back at the second 45 in the sunset here in Alaska. Diego Reyes' goal, the difference between the two sides at the break. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. The uphill battle continues for the Voyageurs, who are still fighting for a playoff spot. They're losing at the hands of the Kodiaks by a margin of 1 goal, again, as they did when they met last in week 3. Can they try to get back into the game in the second half here? Keep doing well to defend. Diego Reyes, who got the better of him in that first half. The playoff hopes to become a little bit more dire for the Voyageurs here if they cannot win. Anticorps would be ahead of them in the race for that final wildcard seed by a point. So relying on them to drop points on the way into the title charge in their final 2 games. Always a dicey game to be playing here. They're getting a foot in, but it's going to be a Kodiak's throw in their own half. Now we. Trying to get Reyes in behind in space is Christian Shona with pace in the middle. Shona, what a save, but it's going to be bundled in. It's been disallowed. Well, Chalmers made the save, and I think the follow-up by Shona was bundled in off his own arm. So the referee's saying it's a handball. 2 calls going against the Kodiaks here in front of the home crowd. They're stunned. That was a moment that could have tilted the balance in the Kodiaks' favor beyond the point of return at this stage in the game, but no, disallowed by the referee. Now a lovely long ball from Wiljan van Overhem. Rosario Nunez clipping it in. Sobrino with a brave header. Denied the volley from Diria. Here's Holek. And the break is on for Reyes. It's in behind with Colin Eastman clipping it up. She's trying to get 3 in there. Guardes circling around with Zoltan in support. His target pass and Scavone can collect. Some substitutions queuing up in the touchline by us down to the middle of your screen. You see if either side, especially with the Voyageurs trailing in this one, might think to switch things up to try and get back in level terms. Here's Diria's ball to Van Overhem. Nice movement. Trying to get past the last man. Holek getting a foot in, slowing him down. Hennig has been lively today. And cut out by Sobrino Neto again. Here comes the counterattack from the Kodiaks we often see. Reyes from Shona. Back in the middle to Austin Powers. And Shona on the ball again. Lead. Nice ball into Zoltan, finding a space between the 2 defenders. Clipped in now towards Abdul Rashid. Scarbone's header away, and Navarrete dumps it clear. Voyageurs were defending decently enough, but they've got to figure out some ways to get chances in behind going the other way. That's against the wall at the moment with Reyes. Eastman trying to get in behind. This could be a break for the Voyageurs here with Erdogan. Looked up for Gilberto Souza. Turn from Hennig, shake the defender. The long passage of uninterrupted play, that's why the substitutions haven't happened yet. It has not stopped or gone out in quite some time. Van Overhem trying to take these defenders on again and beat them. Here goes Hennig. Circular dribbling technique, he's won a corner. Merli. Erdogan to take the 6th of the match for the Voyageurs, the first of this half with just 20 minutes to play. The second half is flying by if you're a Voyageurs fan, taking an eternity if you're a Kodiaks supporter. And as we expected, Dario coming off, Mingo Morrison coming on off the bench. And it's been a spark at times. Dario hurting his shoulder in that first half, wasn't able to shake the injury, it seems. And Morrison provide a little bit of juice off the bench. Erdogan's corner into a great area. It's up there, the players in the mix there. Souza picking it back in. Scavone's header saved by Carterson. Kodiaks already started the time like wasting tactics here. Trying to possess the ball deep in their own corner. Going to keep away for the Voyageurs to try and chase. Zoltan now turns the corner though and found himself in some space here. That's a poor ball from him. Scavone nearly had his pocket picked though. It's the pass off to his fellow rookie, Fernando Rosario Nunez. And over him. Trying to get it going with Morrison here. Here is Morrison into the box. Not a lot of room for support. He's found Reynaldo Rosario Nunez. It's an unbelievable stop on the rookie once again. What a strike. And matched in quality by the save from Carterson somehow. It's an unbelievable stop once again. Second great chance of the day. Change queuing up now. Let's see who's coming on for who. Kevin Cabrera on for Constantine Henne's second change of the day for the visitors in quick succession. Erdogan to take again. Swings it in. Eastman's header is away. Who's there on the follow-up? It's Kevin Cabrera off the bench. Scored last week. His first of the season. Can he set up an assist here? It's a long bursting run in towards Nunez! And headed away by Shona at the back. Renser trying to get it in there, but gave it away. And Scavone came and didn't get there. Eduardes now with a head full of steam running forward. For Zoltan, space for the Kodiaks to move this around how they like. Powers gave it away. Disappointing pass. Here's Cabrera running in behind again. Stood up by Merli. On the tackle, but he got it back. Went over him. Ooh, is there a hand in there? Referee says no. Cabrera circling around still. Tried a shot and blocked by Sobrino. Disappointing effort from him after all that. Now the chance could be on in the break with Abdul Rashid again. Looking for Reyes, who's beating Rossi for pace again. Reyes, can he find a teammate here? Zoltan, Shona! Saved by Chalmers. I think there was a handball in there anyway. Another unfortunate pounce, but still the Kodiaks lead 1-0 here. Not officially confirmed their playoff spot tonight, but it's a very, very tough challenge for the Voyageurs to try and catch them. There's the first change of the day for the Kodiaks. Diego Reyes off over the captain, Mullet Friederson. Trying to take some time off the clock here. Just 7.5 minutes to play. Still just the 1-goal lead from the early finish from that man who was just subbed off, Diego Reyes. Do the Voyageurs have an answer in them at this stage in the game? On fumes, it seems. The season taking its toll on them. Morrison. Come over him. Erdogan, nice ball. Went over him. A great decision from him there. Bounces on through to Sobrino. It's free to Zoltan. Another composed play at the back from the Kodiaks. They get the final goal here. It is going to kill the game off for sure. Carlin Eastman, not sure what to do with it here. Finds Abdul Rashid, who's back down. Will play on through the advantage because Eduardes still has it going forward. Flipped in towards Abdul Rashid. On the turn he goes. Friederson. Zoltan, not afraid to hit them, these midfielders. Friederson poked in. Rashona saved by Chalmers brilliantly. Sheed, was he brought down there? Kodiaks won a penalty. They're not going to get it, though. I think there might have been contact. Here come the Voyageurs on the counter charge. And they get level here with this last attack in the dying embers of the match here. Melvin trying to get something going, but not a lot of space ahead of him. Souza dribbled it right into Belly. That's awful. And that's going to do it, I think. The Voyageurs have run out of time. Kodiak's on the ball. And that should be that. And there is the final whistle. The Voyageurs cannot score, and they cannot catch the Kodiaks. We're now 5 points clear of them. They are making it dicey, and they're running for the playoff spots. The Manticores still in control of the 6th seed. I think it's going to go right down to the wire in this race for that final spot in the ASC. Diego Reyes with the lone goal on the day. Wave header inside the 6-yard box in the traffic. Assist from Christian Shona. Big surprise there. The Voyageurs miss out on another chance to beat their rivals. Another game where they've lost by a margin of 1 goal. 2-1 in week 3, and now in week 23 they lose 1-0 on the road. The Kodiaks are creeping closer to the playoffs. Leave you here with the full match highlights. We'll be right back tomorrow with our final 2 games of week 23 action. It really is heating up, y'all. What?
Racism and classism and like, a whole bunch of all that classic stuff. But this white dude was like torturing this Chinese dude, and the Chinese dude was like said something, he didn't agree with the white guy on something about like society and everything, and the white guy was like so mad so easily, and he was like flustered and like shaking and sweating, and the Chinese guy was like, why do white people get so mad just when people disagree with them? It's like, dude, that's so true.
Yeah, I mean, you're like that.
Huh?
You're like that.
Me? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
You're a white person.
Crap.
Hey! Hey, hey, hey!